welcome to my channel, Sunrise to Sunset. My name's Lisa, I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive Empath, and this is going to be a reading for my beautiful shiny gemstars. Gemini, before we get started, as always, a great big thank you for your likes, your shares, subscriptions, donations, booking me for a personal reading, joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses and all the other courses that I do offer. Please do feel free to have a little looky in the description box below for more details, or head along to my website, sunrisetosunset.co.uk, and you'll see all of the details that you need to know there, my lovelies. Right, gemstars, air signs. I have got, it's a bit of the winged realms. The winged realms are coming through today for a reading for you. So the angels, the fae, and the unicorns have got something to say. So it's going to be, you know, a fantastical reading. If this is not your sort of reading, then please do click off. There will be other all my readings are timeless as well. I always forget to say that. All my readings are all timeless. So if you're bored one day, or if I haven't uploaded and you need a bit of a fix, go and have a little looky in the playlist. They're all timeless readings, my lovelies. But I want to lay some base energy down first with the energy cards, and then we'll see what wants to come through. Ah, Jesus on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, please bring forward messages for Gemini's highest good only. Messages for Gemstars highest good only, please. Okay. It's like Jesus wants to be put down. Oh, Jesus wants to be put down. We're going with the winged realms today, right? And the way he's got his arms open there, in that very, almost about to take flight position, right? He is the keeper of the Dove of Peace as well. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. What am I? Oh, you're flying on the floor. Ah, we're flying. Ah, look, we've got Metatron with his all in his winged glory there as well, my lovelies. Okay. Oh, we've got a winged Gabriel on the bottom of the deck there as well, my lovelies. Let's just for Gemini's highest good. What do gemstars need to know at this time? Oh, we just mentioned the Dove of Peace, and there is the Dove of Peace, my lovelies, flying in through that doorway. Oh, we've got Archangel Raphael on the bottom of the deck as well. Oh, I'm so tempted. Right, we'll pop him back in and we'll see if he flies out. Okay, we've got Victory. And look, what is that? Oh, Gabrielle's on the bottom of the deck again. But what is that? There's an angel, isn't there? Or it's like a messenger. It has the winged sandals and the crown, like the laurel wreath, on top of their head as well. I'm pretty sure they have a laurel. But the winged sandal messenger, I might have to look that up quickly. That will bug me. Oh, it's Greek mythology, which is in the theme of the reading. Hermes. So I got the energy of Hermes when I put that down on the table there, my lovelies. You might want to have a little looky uppy of Hermes and see, but he's a winged messenger, and the winged ones want to send you a message. Okay, lovely positive energy down on the table. This representation of Jesus here, you know, if you watch my readings, you know, if you've been hanging around my channel for a little while, my lovelies, you'll know this card perfectly represents Gemini. We've got the, you know, the third eye, the heart, and the hands, and these have always been, when I'm reading for you, your biggest strengths. And we've got Metatron right next door to Jesus here, indicating that third eye. We are undergoing some massive upgrades at this time. How did you find the full moon, my lovelies? I'm finding it hard to speak. It is Mercury retrograde. But how did you find that full moon? Very, very powerful energy in the run up to it. It feels like it's eased off a little bit, although, you know, it was only like, what, 1-2 nights ago. It feels like it's easing up quite quickly on the downside of the full moon. But this is very... Do you remember in my last reading as well? I was saying that there was a portal between in the run-up to that full moon, and I spoke about that blue energy. I didn't even realise that the full moon was a blue moon. Okay, so that blue energy that was coming through was very much indicating the blue moon, but also how to, you know, this sort of blue, this coloration is almost, it was like pouring a soothing, like calamine lotion on a rash, like a soothing energy to be utilizing at this time. So that soothing message and that blue coloration is coming through again. But it's a very high vibrational time that we're going through, even though it is tricky to navigate, right? As light worker, this is the ultimate light worker card. If you're here on this channel, you are the empath, you are the healer, you are open in this beautiful open position. You know, you are very, very loving souls, very giving, the energy of Jesus, right? Without sounding cheesy, without sounding too cheesy, and I don't blow smoke up various holes. Okay, but you know, this is that beautiful open healing energy. This is also Jesus saying, look, I'm here for you at this time. We are going through one of the trickiest times that we've ever lived through, right? And to call upon Jesus, to call upon his love, to call upon his grace, to call upon the connection to the higher forces and sources at this time, to tune into the heart, to tune into the third eye, but also to have those open, receptive hands as well, which has been a message that has been coming through strongly for you, right? We've got this open doorway here, and if this doorway is closed, then it's not open to healing, it's not open to happiness, it's not open to the blessings, this rainbow signifying the blessings that are available to us if we have open hands, open hearts, open spirits and souls. You know, it indicated that Jesus is the holder of the dove of peace, and here the dove of peace has come out as well, right? So there's a strong message of keeping your shizzle together at this time, okay? Everybody's got their problems at this time. Everybody is going through the mill in one way or another at this time. But to hold that dove of peace, to stay in a peaceful mindset with a peaceful soul, to do everything that you can right now to hold your peace, keep your peace with all this turbulent energy that is whizzing around us, right? And to be, you know, the symbol of peace for other people as well. Not to be, there's a lot of agitators around at this time. There's a lot of people trying to push, for their own causes as well, right? A lot of ego, a lot of fear thrown out into the atmosphere at this time. And it is up to us to stay in the energy of peace, to stay in alignment with God source, God energy, higher forces and sources, whatever if you don't align with Jesus, whichever high vibrational forces and sources, it is up to us right now to stay in alignment with that high vibration, with the energy of love, and not cave into the energy of fear and ego. Be open to receive the healing, and be open to happiness, because with so much misery around at this time, with so much fear, with so much anxiety around at this time, it's all trying to pull us off center. We're not allowed to be happy, right? But why, we need to be the ones that are bucking that trend, okay? To stay in joy, to stay in happiness, because that is what is going to be bringing us this victory, okay? And like I say, when I put this down, Hermes came in. He's the winged messenger in Greek mythology, and we are about to get the unicorns out, right? A mythological creature, right? Who knows of our hidden histories, right? But you are going to be victorious, okay? With this bookend here, staying in this high vibration, staying in alignment. There's 2 cards down of healing as well. Doing our shadow work, okay? Looking at ourselves instead of the external world. How we can heal ourselves. How we can raise our own vibrations so that we can be the catalyst for change for our people who are within our immediate surroundings, and then the wider circle as well, right, my lovelies? So victory is ours. Victory is coming for the forces of light. Victory is yours, my lovely gem stars. If you can stay in the energy of peace, if you can stay in the energy of happiness, if you can stay proactive in these times, if you can create positive change, positive mindsets for yourselves, your family, your loved ones, the wider circle, the community. Okay, so it's a big responsibility, right, my lovely gem stars, okay? It's a big weight upon your shoulders at this time. But in reality, all you need to do is stay in a positive mindset, right? And I know that's easier said than done, my lovelies. I know that is easier said than done. Let's see. Oh, look. Okay, so forgive is on the bottom of the deck. It is time to let go of anger and blame. So much anger in the energy right now, in the atmosphere, in people's hearts and souls and minds. You know, the forces of darkness is trying to get us into the low vibration, and anger is a very, very, like, one of the lowest vibrations that we can be in, apart from shame. Shame is at the bottom. If you look at Dr. David Hawkins' scale of consciousness, anger is very much on that low vibrational energy, right? So, you know, it's going to come in underneath Jesus, right? Coming in underneath Jesus is forgive. And Jesus is the epitome of forgiveness. Is he not, my lovelies? He is the epitome of forgiveness, right? So Jesus coming in with that message of forgiveness. Everything that we're going through right now, we're going through for a divine reason. It is all in divine order. Divine order is still ruling, even though those that are trying would like chaos. Look, we've got love. Okay, love, look, and the rainbow. I'm going to put it there because look, we've got a double rainbow. There's a surprise card. The happy surprise that sprung on us last time, right? Okay, messages for gem stars, high is good only. What do my beautiful gem stars need to know at this time? Messages for gem stars, high is good only, please. Okay, thank you. Let go of stress, my lovelies. Let go of stress. Okay. Because we are all underneath so much tension, so much stress at this time. Okay, and that is part and parcel, isn't it, my lovelies? And that is why, you know, we need to be in this energy of forgiveness, in this energy of peace, using our intuition to understand that we are going to be victorious, but it's going to be a long slog. You know, this isn't going to be something that's going to be over with, you know, next year or maybe the year after. This is a massive evolution. We are stepping into new earth. Okay, and in new earth there is no room for anger, there is no room for stress, there is only room for love and all the other beautiful high vibrational emotions and energies and vibrations that we can align with. The answer that you're seeking is love. And you, my lovely gem stars, with your big open hearts, you are an abundance of love. Part of the reason why I'm called to only read for Gemini, or was called at the beginning, was because of this. The third eye, heart and the hand combination. Such important chakras. Utilizing your hands for creativity or creative purposes, which is God-given. And for healing. And all the other, and for cooking. There's so many ways that we can use our hands with love. You are gifted with that, my lovely gem stars. And if you have creative skills that are still inside, then, you know, God, the universe, Jesus is asking you to put that out into the world. Because that spark is those God-given gifts are gifted to you to put out into the world, to share his love. and to put your love into something as well. You know, when we bake with love, when we create with love, and then we pass that on out into the world, that is us spreading that love, right? And somebody else can feel it, somebody else can taste it, see it, hear it. Okay, we're reminded that at the minute it is one step at a time. One step at a time to this glory, this victory, my lovely gem stars, right? This isn't an overnight thing. So we need to have endurance. We need to have good solid walking boots, right? Good strong walking boots, and probably a nice staff as well. I make dragon staffs. A nice dragon staff by our side, right? Another winged creature. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Okay, we've got the double blessing of a double rainbow down on the table. And look, it's even both sides. It's both sides of the rainbow, Gemmies. Somewhere over the rainbow. Like they're really old. I just heard it sung in that really old style where it's like, somewhere over. Do you know what I mean? When the vibrato is like overkill. I just got that in my head. Maybe some of you are listening to some really old vibrato music. Maybe that'll cheer you up, right? Maybe it'll bring a smile to your face like it just did for me. Maybe it'll help you release some stress. Okay, music's super important to help us release stress, right? Okay, so don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now, my lovely gem stars. There's so many opportunities right now to take on other people's stress. Because everybody is stressed, right? Or if you're not stressed, then amen, high five, because you are working on your high vibration. But that, you know, even the most high vibrational person is going to get stressed from time to time. Life is extremely challenging for all of us at this time. Okay, so try not to let the stress get to you, but ultimately as well, don't take on other people's stresses. You know, a lot of people, you know, in this day of information sharing as well, we can all too easily share like scaremongering information or fear-based information. You know, I've been super guilty of that over the last 4 years, and I think we all can put our hands up and say, yep, you know. But are we contributing to spreading stress, to spreading fear? We have to be conscious before we send that link, or conscious before we send that video or that information, that the person receiving that information is in the right headspace to receive it, or in the right space in time, or on their journey as well. I'm very, very much more conscious. I might put it in the email and then just delete it. I do that more often than I actually send. If it's information pertaining to what is going on around the world right now. Okay, so we are being guided here to not take on other people's stress, but also not burden them with extra stress as well. Maybe send a funny video instead, or, you know, a link to some music, or some inspirational texts, or inspirational memes. Okay, so we've got to be careful how we, you know, build, like, they're showing me, you know, like the snooker table, how when we hit that white ball, where it lands, and what we are sending with that white ball to the next ball, right? Let's see what else wants to come through for my beautiful gem stars. Messages for Gemini's highest good only. Perfect timing. Let me just see. Can we get... No. Oh, let me just pop these in the middle. Okay, and we know, we've spoken about timing already in this reading, right? This isn't going to be a quick fix. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. Thank you. Reward yourself. Notice the signs. Landed on a double rainbow, right? We've got the heart chakra. So we had Raphael wanting to come out on the last round, or the first round. And then we have the heart chakra there as well. Okay, and I just want to read it. I'm not going to lay it down. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart. As we stand by with perfect protection and guidance, and that is the archangels sending you that message. It is safe to love, and you know everything that's going on right now, it may make us shut down, close our hearts down, close our minds down, but we know it's by design, right? And we've got Cupid landing on, so that this message of love really wants to come through, but it's landing on that the messenger, the Hermes messenger. Oh look, and they want me to show you this as well, and in fact I'm going to place it. Oh, that's cute. Haven't seen that. Oh, that's me. I'd love to do that. Oh, but not harm, you know, as they say, riding them harms them. I wouldn't want to harm them, but I would love to do that. Oh my goodness, how cute. Right, let me shimmy these up a little. Okay, so perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. See, look, the doors are open. Okay. While you walk through them, with us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate. Gem stars, did you hear that? Don't delay or procrastinate, my lovely gem stars. As all of the ingredients are ripe for your success, everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. And these are the higher realms coming through, right? The mystical, the magical, the archangels, the Fae. We're going to get the Fae out in a minute. The winged messengers, like this message of winged messengers keeps coming through. So reward yourselves, my lovely gem stars. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, okay? You know, as a light warrior, as an empath, as specific to Gemini, as being an overgiver, okay? Maybe you've been overdoing the giving, because it keeps coming through, doesn't it, Gemmies? It keeps coming through for you recently. Okay, it's time for you to receive. How many messages in a row have you had this message? Readings in a row. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. The balance of giving and receiving is essential to keep your energy, mood and motivation at a consistently high level. Okay, so if you've been giving and people around you are taking, it's landing on the love. I know you've got beautiful open hearts. You have a lot of love to share, okay? It is also landing on your intuition. So maybe your intuition is kicking in that, you know, it's time for you to receive as much as you give out, because when it's unbalanced, you're gonna run out of love. You're gonna start to get angry, right? The anger. You're gonna start to get stressed because you don't feel appreciated. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, the winged messengers are telling you, it is time for you to reward yourselves. Okay. It's like Ruddy, good job done as well. But don't forget you. With that loving heart, okay? Don't forget you, gem stars. And then notice the signs landing on the double rainbow. Yes, the signs that you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers. I know I'm getting feathered so much at the minute. I got this beautiful one yesterday. I do not know what animal it, what animal. I know what animal it's from, and you won't be able to see. But this little feather, I haven't got the best camera, but on this edge is a gold line. So I don't know what it's from, but yeah, a gold lined feather. I was very happy. Okay. So we drop feathers, coins and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. So another message here. You know, some of us are on our journeys completely alone. And even, you know, if you're surrounded by friends and family, you might still feel completely alone anyway, which sometimes can be the worst alone, you know, the worst loneliness, when you're surrounded by people and you still feel alone. That's one of the hardest lonelinesses. Making up words today. Blaming Mercury retrograde. But sometimes that's one of the hardest things to go through, right? You know, you may be the only awake one. You may be the only one who's empathic or in touch with the energies that are around you right now. So you may be feeling things way more deeply and nobody even understands you. Okay, but second message here, you're not alone, my lovely gem stars. Okay, you always have your guardian angels. You always have Jesus or God or whoever it is that you align with the most. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that is enough. Sometimes you feel like you need a physical hug from somebody, or a physical, you know, that love. Even just that banter, joy, right? And it can be tough. But there's a message here. There's specifically someone who's going to hear this message today that needs to know that you're not alone, okay? And the energy is quite heavy as I'm reading this. It's, you know, I'm not like, ha ha ha, laughing away like usual. It's a beautiful, uplifting message, but there does feel like a sort of a serious energy around it as well. Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Okay, so maybe whoever needs to hear this message as well, the love of life has been eroded over the last few years for you, right? It's all got very serious, very heavy, and maybe that's that energy that I'm picking up on here. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. Okay, and romance, you know, that can be like, we're going back to that showing love, right? Showing love for yourself, reward yourself. The reward yourself is on love. Sometimes we have to self-soothe, to give ourselves a hug when nobody else is around to give us a hug. Okay, but Cupid and it's landing on that Hermes energy, and I know I've never ever had Hermes energy from this card, and it's, although I just quickly looked up who Hermes was, I didn't look at the image, so I will be fascinated to know if they wear, or Hermes has a wreath, a laurel wreath. And release and surrender. And this is what I saw when I picked up this Jesus card, this same open winged position. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms. How many times is like this open armed, open to receive message come out in the last few readings? Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly, gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms and heart to our love and assistance, and that message keeps coming through. So somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to open up their heart, their arms, their hands, like literally as in physically to receive, but also spiritually and emotionally. And it's like this winged energy wants to just enfold you and just embrace you and give you that hug and that love that whoever this reading is for is missing right now, because I can feel it. It's a heavy feeling, it's a heavy energy. But they're here to support you and to embrace you, uplift you. But you can't, when you're upset and you hold yourself, you hold your you tuck yourself in and you put those arms tightly across your chest in that fetal position is what I'm seeing here. And they're saying to just, you know, maybe not stand up completely off the ground and be like, oh, but if you can even just unfold yourself from that tightly knit fetal position and just, you know, just put the arms down, okay? That opens up the heart chakra. You can lay on your bed and put your arms out either side of you, just like Jesus. Put them at a 90-degree angle, and that really opens up that heart chakra. And I'm sorry, you might be able to see I've got not so clean hands. I've been doing some crafts, so I've got a bit of super glue on me. And my hand's actually welded together. And I had to peel mine open just now as well. Okay, let's continue with, yeah, look, my lovely earth angels. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. And this is how you are seen by a lot of people as well. Okay, and this is you know, you care, you nurture others, and sometimes when you don't get that back, it hurts. And that is what I'm feeling in this reading. A little bit of I give, and I'm not receiving, and I'm talking about love, not necessarily material objects. This is how you are seen by other people, and this is how you are seen by the divine as well. Earth angel, light warrior, one of the chosen ones, whatever you wanna, you know, whatever you wanna coin it as, term it as. Messages for my beautiful gem stars. What do my gem stars need to know today? Wow. These open angel wings. And the loved one in heaven energy has been around you strongly too, right? These are also your support. And maybe somebody is, yeah, you're protected, my lovelies, but maybe somebody is actually missing that special loved one that used to reciprocate, you know, equally with you, like the energy that you gave them would come back to you. Maybe it's a pet even as well, a passed over pet, you know, your soulmate. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just getting a real sense of somebody needing a real big hug. And just some reassurance at this time. And speak your truth. So we had 2 times on the bottom of the deck, Gabriel, didn't we, with the, well, where is it? I don't know what I've done with that deck. What have I done? There it is. Still there, okay. So landing on the double rainbow, double Gabriel. Okay, somebody, you know, if you need a hug, you have to ask for a hug, right? If you need some love sometimes, you have to ask sometimes. Yes, it should be that the people in your life, they see that you need that. Let me pop that there. Okay, Michael coming through as well. We've had Raphael, Michael, Metatron, Jesus, Gabriel. Protecting you. Okay, and going back to this, we shouldn't have to ask. I know someone's like, well, I shouldn't have to ask. We shouldn't have to ask. But the message of closed mouths do not get fed, right? That came through to me a few days ago. Closed mouths do not get fed. And sometimes we have to open up and say, look, I need a hug, or I need some more emotion from you, or energy from you. So maybe somebody, you know, whoever is watching this reading, maybe you need to speak up to get that. Because as a light warrior, as an empath, whatever you would wish to call it, it's often because you exude so much love, it's often, and you don't ask for anything, it's often presumed that you're okay. Okay, that the people in your life, they're like, well, you know, Gemini's fine, Gemini's strong, Gemini, you know, does this and does that. Okay, And sometimes Gemini isn't so strong, isn't so outspoken. Sometimes Gemini needs a big old hug and to be told that everything is going to be okay. Your team are with you, like side by side. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Okay, the voice chakra here. It's almost like someone wants to be whispered in the ear, you know, everything is okay. You're going to be okay, Gemstar. The world is going to be okay. Your loved ones are going to be okay. Yes, it's going to be hard, but you've got this. You can do this. And as strong as you are, it's okay to not be so strong some days and to need just a little bit, because I know that you can give like, you know, 10 out of 10 to other people every day, and sometimes we only need 1 or 2. You know, I'm talking about if it's say 10 energy bars, right? Call them 10 love bars. You can give 10, and sometimes you only need 1 or 2 back, and it recharges you back up to 10. We're not as needy of those things as other people are, but we do need a bit sometimes, right? And we do need some kind words in our ear, some words of support, words of encouragement. Whoa. Okay. So we've got trust your vibes. And again, this beautiful blue coloration is coming out. But also, as I said that as well, the energy is a little bit blue. It is a bit blue. As I'm tapping into, you know, and this is the blue, the throat chakra, right, as well. So all 4 cards that I've laid down here are that blue coloration. And it is very much this lighter, the same colour that came out in the last reading, this lovely, calm, pale blue colour. And here you are, tapping in, trusting your vibes, tapping into that beautiful big heart chakra, utilising that third eye. And it can be very overwhelming having such a active third eye and active heart chakra, because you feel everything, right? And it's landing on that, don't take on other people's stress. What do we do when we're stressed? We kind of make that motion, don't we? We clutch our forehead. We clutch unknowingly around our third eye area. Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So again, telling you that they are here to guide, speaking in your ear, and sometimes you may not hear, but they're there. And especially if we're too stressed as well. If we're too stressed, then we won't hear those gentle angel voices in our ears. And then maybe that's part of the plan as well, my lovely Gemstars, right? Let's see what the Fae have to say, my lovelies. The bottom of the deck. Straight off, protection. Heavily protected, my lovelies. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay. Messages for my beautiful Gemstars. What do Gemstars need to know, please? Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. So we've got temptation, which is a representation of the devil energy landing on Jesus, right? Ooh, that flew out. Purity. So look, the unicorns and the Fae joining together in this beautiful card. Purity. Message. Thank you. Oh, so we've got a flipper. Stargazing, my lovely Gemstars. Look at you, checking out that big old full moon we had. Not that we saw it in the UK. Well, not here anyway. And wait for winter. Right, so let's have a little read. And then look, bottom of the deck, light. Okay. You are the holder of light and wisdom with that beautiful owl. So temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says that you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Okay, and the devil's biggest thing is temptation, isn't it? You only have to go back to Adam and Eve's story, right? You know, the devil, the darkness will tempt us at every push, every pull at the minute. It's tempting to get stressed. It's tempting to be angry at the things that are going on right now. And we've got to collectively and individually resist all those temptations that are being thrown our way, and that get more and more as time goes on. So much more temptation around these days than there ever used to be. Even just the temptation to spend too much time online, right? Temptation to indulge. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Landing on love. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your questions. Pure souls. Always trust the purity of your heart, Gemstar, okay? Your heart, your third eye, and your hands, as we said with Jesus. Your biggest attributes, my lovelies. And stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely, your intuition again, and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So, it's been bobbling around in your readings as well, hasn't it? This answer or something that you're looking for at this time. Maybe it is the people that can reciprocate the energy and vibration that you give out. It's hard to find those matches. Very hard to find those matches. Your soul brothers and sisters, your star brothers and sisters, your sisters and brothers in light. Okay, those that carry the consciousness of love. And we've got wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. And that's interesting, because I was going to do a reading from now until the end of the year, which takes us into winter. There's something, there's a bit of a question mark around this card that's coming through. It's almost like, what is happening? Why? There's like a why. There's almost a suspicion about winter when I laid this down, or when I was just holding it and then laid it down. It was like, wait for winter. Whether it's going to be a good or whether it's going to be a testing thing, I don't know. But something kind of drew my attention to winter and the energy around it. Maybe it's our fear, it's our stresses. There's certain things happening at the end of the year as well, aren't there? And I have to very much now mute things that I want to say, right? Speaking my truth is hard on here now. Okay, light. And again, we've got that open energy that we started with Jesus. Okay, the bearer of light, the holder of light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light. So again, the message of love and light coming through onto your current situation, and to remind you, okay, it's so important to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay, light can penetrate the darkness. Your light, Gemstars. And when your light starts to fade, because you are stressed, because you are angry, because you feel that you are not receiving what you are giving,
it's like a torch just going out, right? So for somebody that needs to hear this reading, the winged ones, they want you to, it's like to glow back up again, to open back up again, to accept their love, to accept their blessings, so that you are again as bright and as shiny as you possibly can be. And to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay, we have not lost. We are not anywhere coming close to losing, my lovelies. Okay, and we will win. We will prevail. It is not going to be easy. And that is why you need to keep that vibration high, my lovelies, and keep shining. Keep laughing. Keep loving. Keep giving. In equal balance, right? Keep this beautiful light warrior energy alight. Okay, we don't want that flame to have to go down to an ember, because it's then hard to get it back up into a flame again, right? When the fire goes down to an ember, you've got to work hard to get it back up into a full fire, and that is who this reading is for. Okay, we're gonna release the fairies. Let's have a little looky. Okay, messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. What am I? Oh, beautiful. Spirit dancer. Okay, messages for Gemini's. Thank you. And the lamb. In that beautiful blues. Again, those beautiful blues coming through. Very, very soothing colour at this time. Surround yourself in a bubble of blue energy. So utilise your blue crystals. And again, I've got a nice blue crystal on. Blue crystals are actually probably my favourite. But I love this colour in general. I love blue. 36. And I love turquoise. Oh, straight to 36. So, freedom. Could be things that are stressing and angering people, and exploration and self-expression, gem stars. With that throat chakra coming out. Oh, that's a very short. Normally quite long. Now is the time to focus and really concentrate on a project or process, especially one involving the creative arts. What was I saying? Some of you are sitting on some very creative gifts that you aren't sharing. Spontaneity balanced by self-discipline will help us achieve our goals. Strive for elegance and simplicity. This is time to bring out and share qualities that we have nurtured in private. I said that as well. Someone's got these like little things, these private creative gifts that you're holding back on. And your spirit team really wants you to get that out there. Okay? And specifically for the ones that are alone. Because that is going to help open up your connection with other people, with like-minded souls as well, right? 30. Other creative souls. So the lamb. Unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. You couldn't make this up, my lovelies. Check that out. Okay. Baselining that message for you again. If you are stuck or blocked in a situation and the lamb turns up in a reading, you probably need to stop focusing on what you are trying to accomplish and simply give to others freely and generously and unconditionally. Try a few random acts of kindness unconditionally given, of course. Go and do some volunteer work somewhere. Mow your elderly neighbour's lawn, or take homemade soup or some flowers from your garden to somebody who you know is ill. Give some help to a co-worker just because they need it. Give to a needy stranger whether or not you think he deserves it. Take flowers into a hospital and give them to a stranger at random, or give them to a nurse with compliments from the universe. Give a bit more than you think you can afford. Go a little further than you think you reasonably can. Empty your wallet or purse of all your cash for a beggar on the street.
don't worry, it will fill up again much faster than you expect. Now, how interesting. Because I feel like a lot of you have been doing this, and it's landing on that stress. Well, it's close to that stress. I think that's, and it's interesting, isn't it, how that whole reading about that was about you giving, and yet the card says unconditional giving, unconditional receiving, and yet in that whole chapter it didn't say anything about receiving. Okay, and we picked up on that energy already, and I feel like a lot of you are like, I've given my last bean. And it's, you know, we don't give to receive, but if we keep giving and don't receive, it can become stressful, it can make us angry, it can make us empty cup syndrome, right? Empty cup syndrome. And that's what I'm picking up on the energy here for whoever this reading is for. So that is interesting. Right, we're going to end with an angel of light, my lovelies. Okay, thank you. Okay, beginnings. And that full moon was a massive ending for a new beginning. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in you, like laughter, light, or hope. So this light again coming through. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and worn out has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. And your affirmation, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. For somebody here, it's like you're really getting a sense of you need new people, new connections, new love. You know, the term equally yoked is coming through again, and I don't mean a romantic partner. I can almost feel a sense of loneliness for somebody who there's a sense somebody who's watching this is alone and feels lonely, and you need a hug. It's like you need a hug. You need to find your soul family, and it's almost like, I need to find. You're almost like the fire has burnt down, and this is a beautiful spread here, but it's the energy that I'm picking up on. You are looking for the new people, new energies to enter into your life, but they need to be equally, you know, on a same energetic level, wavelength, spiritual place in your journey, because we're all on the different places in the journey as well, which makes it kind of difficult sometimes as well. So yeah, there's a bit of a heavy energy on this one. My big love and big hugs going out to whoever's resonating with this. You're not alone. You are surrounded, okay, if not by the physical, by the spiritual. Okay, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are light, and you are the fire. Okay, so we don't, you know, we need to keep that fire alive, my lovely gem stars. Keep that fire alive, keep that spark alive, keep that love alive, keep open. Okay, you are the light, you are the fire, you are the love. Okay, my lovely gem stars, I hope whoever this reading is for, you know, I hope this message has served you well, because I feel like it's only going to be for some specific, you know, maybe one or two, maybe a few more people. Okay, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, this message. Right, my lovelies, do have a very blessed rest of your day. Please do hit like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, or you'd like to join me on any of the other services that I do offer, please do feel free to get in contact with me. And also if you're feeling really low, you know, if this is for somebody who's feeling really low, and you need a big hug, I can do a virtual one. Give you a virtual hug, okay? Chin up, we've got this. We are gonna win, all right? Go and have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. Until next time, my lovelies, Gemma stay.